The Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Indices recorded an index value of 42.3 in February, indicating a continued setback in manufacturing activities on a month-on-month basis. The setback was driven by subdued performance observed in new orders, production, employment, and stock of purchases. The decline in new orders and production was mainly driven by subdued demand observed in the manufacturing of food and beverages and textile and wearing apparel sectors. Many respondents representing the food and beverage sector mentioned that the decline in demand was mainly due to the deterioration of purchasing power of the consumers. However, they expect demand to increase on a month-on-month basis, targeting the festive season in April. Further, many manufacturers mentioned that the latest round of electricity tariff hikes adversely affected their cost structure. Meanwhile, employment and stock of purchasers also continued their downward trajectory, in line with the decline in new orders and production. It was observed that the manufacturers maintained material stock inventory at a minimum level, considering subdued demand conditions and the declining trend of global commodity prices, freight, and exchange rates. Further, suppliers' delivery time remained unchanged at the previous month's level. However, the global manufacturing PMI reached a neutral threshold of 50 in February, with an increase of 0.9 index points from January 2023. Manufacturing PMIs of China and Russia improved at a higher pace in February 2023, when it increased at a slower rate in India compared to the previous month. However, manufacturing PMIs of the Eurozone, UK, USA, and Singapore deteriorated in February 2023 compared to the previous month. In the meantime, the service sector PMI saw similar declines as the index value fell by 48.7 last month. This was driven by the declines observed in new businesses, business activities, employment, and backlog of work. New businesses declined in February 2023 compared to January 2023, particularly with the decreases observed in transportation, insurance, and postal and courier subsectors. Business activities in the services sector declined in February 2023 after 6 months of continuous growth. Accordingly, business activities related to wholesale and retail trade subsector continued to deteriorate amid subdued consumer demand driven by diminishing purchasing power. However, global services PMI rose to 52.6 in February from 50 in January 2023, signaling an expansion in global service activities. Services PMIs of China, India, the UK, the US, and Japan indicated that their service sectors expanded in February 2023 compared to the month before.